Welcome back to our English Teacher YouTube channel. Today I continue direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech imperatives. You know what imperatives are? The instructions, orders, commands. What kind of instructions given by your teacher in the classroom? Do your homework, do the activity, write an essay, stand up, sit down. Likewise, the teachers usually give kinds of instructions to you in the classroom. Okay, here we have some examples to do. Let's take the first one. Amali, do your homework. This is a usual instruction given by your teacher. Okay. How can you identify this instruction or imperative? Starting with the verb. This sentence is starting with the verb. How can you turn this direct speech sentence into indirect speech? Teacher told Amali. Here one special thing happens. To do. This infinitive. You know the present tense verb with to we write to turn this into indirect speech. To do. To do her homework. I think you understood. Teacher told Amali. This verb we have kept here with the infinitive, with to do her homework. That is the way your will be coming to her. Now, let's see the second example. He said to me, give me your pencil. You know the changes take place. He said to me. He told me. This verb we keep with to give. To give. Me your pencil. To give, he said to me. Then to give him. Me will become him. Your pencil, he said to me, then this word will become my pencil. You carefully see how it is turned into indirect speech or reported speech. He said to me, give me your pencil. He will become here him. Me will become my pencil. This verb will become infinitive with to. He told me to give him my pencil. Now let's see next example. I said to the teacher, please explain this question to me. Okay. Explain will become with to. Then I asked the teacher. This will become to. Explain this into that. That question to me. Okay, let's take two more examples. He said to him, please wait here till I return. Then this is an instruction. How can you turn this into indirect speech or reported speech? He asked him. Then this verb with infinitive with to wait. You remember the changes with this word here, there. Till I, the pronoun is changed. He asked him. Till he. Then this present tense verb into past tense. Returned. You carefully examine the changes. He asked him. This verb with infinitive to wait. Here, you remind the changes what I have taught you earlier. There, till I will become he. This present tense into past tense. You remember that? Returned. Let's see this. The teacher said to the students, do not read such novels. Do not. Negative. How can you? Then teacher instructed the students. Here, do not to read such, not to read such novels. Have you got it? The teacher said to the students, do not read such novels. Negative. Then how can you turn that into indirect speech or reported speech? Teacher instructed the students not to read such novels. Now I am going to discuss with you direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech questions. How can you direct speech question turn into indirect speech or reported speech question? First take WH questions. Questions with a question word. That is why we call it WH questions. Let's see this example. Teacher said to me, what are you doing? Then what are the changes take place? You firstly mark. Are you doing? This are you also will turn. Then doing. Then let's try. Teacher asked me what? We keep the same question word. What? This you will become I. Are doing turn into past continuous tense. What I was doing. Then remove the question word. Kamal said to me, when will you return? When will you return is the question word. Okay. Kamal asked me, will you return? These three should be changed. Then ask me when I. This me will become I. This will become would. Will into would. Return. Okay, let's see one more example on WH questions. Children said to the teacher, when do we have to hand over the project? Okay, children said to the teacher, when do, this should be changed. Have. You remember? Children asked the teacher. The question word we keep in the same place. When we will become children. They. This present perfect into past perfect. Had to hand over the project. I think you got it. The children asked the teacher, when this we turn into they, have into had. Now, let's start questions. Direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech. Questions. Here I take you to explain yes-no questions. You know the questions, we get yes or no for the answer. Okay. We turn that kind of sentences into indirect speech or reported speech, whether or if. Using the words whether or if. Okay. See this example. She asked, can I change the subjects? Can I change the subjects? Question will get the answer yes or no. That is why we call it yes-no questions. Okay, we'll try this. She asked. Then we put this one of these words, whether. She asked whether. Then I will turn into she. This can. You remember the changes can into could. Change the subjects. Okay. Highlight the changes take place in the indirect speech. She asked whether. This word is very important to keep for the yes-no questions. Whether this I pronoun is changed into she. Can into could. Change the subjects. Okay, try this. He said to me, do you know the way? Do you know the way is a question that will get the answer yes or no. He asked me if. Instead this word whether, I use this if. I told you earlier we can use whether or if. One of these we can use. I here use if. He asked me if. To me, then you will become I. No, present tense into past tense. Knew the way. I think you understood. He asked me if. You into I. No, present tense into past tense. Name the way. Okay, now let's do some more examples. Third one. He said to us, are you going away today? The words you mark, you have to change are you going today. Okay, let's see. He inquired of us. This us will become we here whether. This is a yes no question. Whether we are going will turn into were going. Past continuous tense. Away today will turn into that day. Okay. You have understood it. He inquired of us whether you will become as is us. We were going away that day. Okay, let's see. Now, let's see the fourth example. He said to me, do you play cricket? With this question, you know, that's a yes, no answer you get. Okay, he asked me. The word you have to place here, you know, whether or if. If, I place here if. Me, instead of this you, I. This present tense verb into past tense, played. quickest. Now I am going to assign you the activities based on this direct speech into indirect speech or reported speech for grade 9. Textbook page 110, activity 3. You follow all these activities and do workbook page 62, activity 1 and 2. When you come to grade 11, workbook page 16, activity 12, page 30, activity 4, page 31, activity 5. Grade 10, students can do textbook page 9, activity 7. Okay then, I hope to join with you in my next video on affixes. Thanks for watching.